Good morning. It's Saturday morning. We got to sleep in for a little bit and now we're about ready to tackle the bathroom upstairs that we talked about in the past. And I still have some questions, it's a work in process, but I know we're gonna refinish that tub. So we're gonna get that done today. I'm gonna show you how to refinish a cast iron clawfoot tub. I think it's a good skill to have in your back pocket. And I got some new glasses. So those are kind of fun. I'm hoping they won't glare, but I do see a little glare. Costco, that's where I got these from. We're tackling the tub. Now there's a story behind this cast iron tub. It was one that was owned by a friend of ours. They had it in their playroom area in their 100-year-old farmhouse, and the kids had it filled with pillows and they would read books in it, and it was really cute. And I was admiring it one time when I was over there. Then they remembered that I had a special liking to it. And when I was growing up, we had a cast iron tub at my grandparents' cabin. It was called Camp Sherman. And I would take baths in that cast iron tub. And so it was always very nostalgic to me. And I actually always wanted a cast iron tub. So finally the day came where my friend decided to get rid of their tub and they just gave it to us for free. And it was sort of ended up being a housewarming gift for our new farmhouse, which is what we're in now. It was quite the day when we had several men lift that thing all the way up those stairs. It barely fit. I mean, we had like this much room on the side, and we got that in place in our bathroom remodel. At the time, Colby had refinished it with a product which didn't hold up, and I don't know if it was my fault because I did this DIY where I bleached drop cloths. Remember when that was a thing? So I bleached drop cloths and I had made curtains in our living room, and in the process of using an exorbitant amount of bleach, I also noticed that the tub surface was cracking and flaking, and that was the beginning of the end. So I own this. I'm the one that I think screwed up with the tub finish, unless it was an inferior product to begin with. But anyway, the point is we aren't going to use that product again. We've been researching on YouTube, of course, on other products, and my husband found this epoxy. I'm going to share it with you. Here, I'll go get the kit. It's called a Couple 2K Bathtub Recasting Kit. Do it yourself. Well, that's what we do around here. Okay, just one layer. Use your bath in 24 hours. No peels. It's odorless, extra low VOC, extreme gloss, bright white, modified epoxy finish. For one standard bathtub, pour and level method, no more overspray. Oh, so basically all my dreams come true in one box for about $150. So we're excited. My husband is not here. That's why I'm stalling in making the intro, because he went to Home Depot. Now historically, Home Depot trips, we average 3 Home Depot trips per project, and that's kind of our joke around here. So he'll get back, and actually while I'm waiting for him, I could start scraping out that tub, getting it smoothed down a little even better than what it is. So let's go do that. He just got back. Okay, all right, let's just we're in full DIY mode. It ain't pretty over here. Turn all these lights on. All right, actually this room is a complete DIY disaster right now. I have a child that's supposed to be cleaning it, and basically he's like, I don't even understand what to clean. So fair enough, let's flip the camera around. All right, I've got samples everywhere. Fabric for shower curtains. Oh, artwork stuck all over. This is how I go. It's like I need to create this living mood board with just bunches of, oh my word, there's stacks of wallpaper samples in there. See how the tub is already just about stripped, and I think I can take this. I've been kind of chipping away at it and really get a lot more done. But yeah, we've got questions and pieces, things we're working on here. This wallpaper that we talked about earlier, I feel like is too much like a coloring book. And oh, what's this? This just came in. It's actually wet. It was sitting in the rain. I haven't even looked at it. We'll look at that. I'll get the phone on a tripod here. Gonna refinish this, have a plan for that. That works in my head. Those are my famous last words. Got these in from Pottery Barn. Real straightforward, but I feel like it's not a super, like, you know, this is our other light we have going on here. So I feel like we could stay straightforward and simple with our sconces. I'm okay with that. The walls, I feel like I do want to be special, peaceful, but pretty special. So we'll talk more about that, all that to come. And today's about the tub. Supposedly we can be looking awesome by tomorrow morning. Here we go. So you went to Home Depot, you got Lysol power cleaning gel. Okay, they recommend that.
Yes, this has hydrochloric acid in it, so it will etch the tub.
Sounds like we should wear gloves.
Yes.
Don't ruin your nails, girls.
And then
what's this?
This is a quick strip, so it can strip epoxy. So this is what we would use.
I think we need it. I mean, I was in there with a razor blade and a Dremel.
And a Dremel. This is the same idea. So this would be used if you get into some more difficult spots and things that will just go a lot faster.
Angles that are difficult.
Right.
Crevices. Okay, I was going to do this with you real quick. So fun to keep getting orders in. Oh, yeah, I already don't like this. It's a William Morris one. It's the strawberry one, but the colors are very, I feel like harsh. Oh wow, it's soaking wet. My mailman. People, what if this was not wrapped in plastic and I could not return it? Now, maybe you have no intention of ever getting a tub refinished, but this is probably the most cathartic video I've ever made. So stick with me and watch to the end. Oh my gosh, just wait till you watch the epoxy settle and it levels and it drips, and maybe this is a whole new reason to follow this video, is because you just kind of get to check out for a little bit. I don't know if the water is doing anything. I just know, you know, when I clean like my oven door or something, you're supposed to spray it down. Oh, that's not rust. That's a red putty, because the old faucet handles used to come out here, and we patched it. Forgot about that. Colby says, don't do the water. It's making too big of a mess and we can't vacuum it up. Although, honey, your sanding is making a lot of dust.
I know it is.
It's getting everywhere.
I'm trying to figure it out.
We're trying to figure it out. Okay, I'm to the point where my wrist is aching. I've got white little paint chips everywhere, head to toe. I'm down to just some of this along the top edge. We're gonna switch to some mechanical help and get the sander in here with that pad that you saw. And so we're gonna do eye protection, ear protection, and finish this off. We should have put a drop cloth down. We keep vacuuming, but yeah, in hindsight, a drop cloth. Okay, it's been sitting for 10 minutes. We have the fan going because it's pretty strong. Basically, it's toilet cleaner that is all over this. It's etching it and getting it ready.
No bleach.
Yeah.
They say not to use bleach.
Oh, okay. Well, could have used that memo a few years ago. Hey, we have let it sit for 10 minutes and we're rinsing it now, and then comes the fun part. So we taped off this edge because we need a little bit of a lip to add the product to. And then, Colby, what's in the box? There's 2 parts and a roller, right?
Yeah, there's.
Do they give you a little foam roller?
And then there's the A and the B part for the epoxy that we mix together.
Okay, so we're mixing 2 products together and then rolling it with a roller. Basically, if you can dye your hair, you can do this. All right, we're ready. Oh, wow. It's strong. You're starting at the top on the rounded edge, and then it drips and self-levels. And you just keep doing this until it's dripped all the way down. So then you re-pour it along the same line, and it just keeps getting heavier and dripping. So the overflow is taped off, and then the drain, oh, you left part of it open, right?
No, that's a place that will catch.
Oh, it has a little cup in there.
So I can spoon it out.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. This is all of the product. I feel like we need more, but he said it's all measured. The kit is for 1 tub, so this is all we have to work with, and then we just keep smoothing it out with the roller, and we have several hours to get it perfect. Okay, so I got that wrong. Colby says we're not using the. What's the roller for then?
Well, I need to get I'm using it to
A little bit
to
touch the edges.
Yes.
He said actually what's going to happen is there's going to be the natural flow of gravity, and what we have in there is going to collect in the little cup in the drain, and keep taking the cup out and pouring it back over the bare spots.
It was just get it where it'll flow with less material over the edge to the edge.
Okay, so you're just going to play with this for the next 4 hours, right?
Basically, that's right.
Okay, it's getting late. I think Colby's getting tired of working with this. There it is. I mean, if you look with a magnifying glass, you'll find a few little issues, but we're not going to do that. And then the plug, tell me about the plug. So this is going to dry for 24 hours, and then we peel off.
Yeah, it'll continue to
smooth.
The material will continue to move towards the drain, so I have to fish that out.
Okay. That's it for tonight. Time to make dinner. Are you ready? This is the next morning. Oh, it's so smooth. Colby worked with it for probably 4 hours and kept taking the little cup out of the drain, and then filling in the spots that weren't even, and he would take a little toothpick and kind of work with it. And then he got to the point where he was like, I can't mess with it anymore, I'm just gonna make it worse. So this is it, but boy, did it smooth out and harden up so beautifully. So I've been collecting a few things to style with. I'm gonna take a look at all of that and get it set up, and then we'll be done for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some inspiration for your bathroom, and I will link in the description below if you didn't already see the card that I added to this video. But I'm going to send you to the original video that my husband watched in order to do this tub. And I mean, I think it's 45 minutes long, so you might want the full meal deal on that if you are going to be redoing your tub. But otherwise, this got done. It was very successful. I'm very pleased with it. I recommend it. I don't think it's necessarily a beginner project. I think you need to be someone who's willing to really, you know, put the time in with it and babysit it while it's curing and you're trying to perfect it all. But it does even out definitely by the next morning, and so that's good news. We are moving on to the vanity next week. I already have my products ready for that, and I'm excited to get it all cleaned up. And I think I should talk about sink vanities. I think that's a really good topic. Both of our bathrooms have sink vanities in them that we made from dressers that were thrifted, antique dressers. And so I want to spend a moment on sink vanities, where to get them, how to change them. And so I think it's gonna be good. So that's next week. And then I think we're cutting the walls open tonight. And these are just real straightforward, but it's not a very big bathroom in here. These are just from Pottery Barn. So these are gonna be our sconces. I have one more wallpaper sample coming in. I'm drowning in wallpaper samples. You know, too much of a good thing is too much. So I do need to make a decision on that, and that will be the thing that will stop the bottlenecking for the full design in here. So stay tuned for that. I've got to go because we've got our binder order came in. If you've been waiting for those, we have a whole list of people that have ordered and have been waiting for their binders. They have arrived. There's a huge pile of boxes, 20 big boxes in my living room. So I'm gonna go unpack those, get them shipped over to my gal that puts them together for us. And you can grab one now. They are available and ready to ship at this point. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.